Stas 23 here. Today's Night Therapy. I have an unboxing, and this is coming from a new company that is pretty darn exciting. This is coming from Iconic Knife Co. Brand new company, just getting started. This company is started by fellow members of the knife community. And yeah, let me just open this up real quick. Alrighty, so here is the box. Not sure who makes these for Iconic Knives. I like the way they spelled that. It's cool. The logo here, pretty interesting. So made overseas, and it looks like, yep, got a nice magnetic closure. Who else does that? Who does boxes like that? I forget. But very nice box here. Life with an edge. Let's check it out. So we got, here is the knife. So this is the cousrse model. And what's cool about this and the company is that they have some of the most popular, well-known knife makers doing collaborations with them. They just got started, so they only have a few designs, but some of the makers that you may know that they have designs from is Brian Brown. That's his Raptor, but they have one of his designs. They also have Brian Nadeau. They have a design from him. Now, the designs that they have are budget knives, not these knives I'm showing y'all. This is just references. This one right here is from a very popular maker, Jonas Iglesias. And this is the only one that I have of his. This is this was a collaboration that he did with Slice from there in my area. And also he has Ramon Chavez, and this is the tack, but definitely you can see the influence from the Chavez knife. It definitely looks like a Chavez. And lastly, you have HEA Designs. This is the chief, but he has a model with them. So you can see there's a lot of awesome designers. And before now, most of these designers, or all of them, they didn't have anything, you know, that was budget friendly. I think this is probably the cheapest knife that I showed just now, and it's like $200 and something. So definitely cool that you're gonna have a chance to get your hand on some of their work in a more budget format. So this one right here, like I said, is the cousrse, and it's a smaller knife. I wanted to check out one of their knives, and this one is the one that spoke to me. I love that blade shape. You have this nice drop point, so it should be a great jack of all trades type of knife. It said brown canvas micarta, but that's burlap micarta, no problem. Like their logoed pivot right there. I could have done without the Iconic knives like that on the blade, but this is a budget knife for one, and two, they just getting started. A lot of companies, you know, to get their company out there so you know it's one of their knives, you know, do that. I think CJRB did that whenever they first got started. They put the big name on their knives. These are in D2 steel, deep carry pocket clip. Now this tip up right hand carry only. Let's check out that lock bar access. Pretty nice. I like how they did that. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, not bad. Wow. Talk about smooth. Feels good in hand initially. And I will do my full testing and review of this knife. Nice action. Brand new, so it's probably going to break in. But that action, man, definitely has a nice and smooth, silky smooth action, especially whenever you do that close like that. Feels like a high-end action. That's how I could explain it. I get a nice full 4-finger grip on there. So you could probably fit large hands on there as well. And like I said, there are other models. I don't know the sizes of the other ones. The Chavez is probably the next one I'll probably pick up. Here's a size reference so you can have an idea of the size. This is an Ontario Wrap Model 2. And if you go pivot to pivot, it's just a little bit smaller than the Wrap Model 2. Let me come in a little bit so you can see. Not not too much difference from the Rat Model 2. Definitely feels better in hand than the Rat Model 2, without a doubt. Let's see, what else do I have right here. I have a small Hogue Ritter RSK, or the Mini. So it's about identical in overall length to the Mini RSK. The Mini RSK might be a hair longer. One thing that I'm noticing right off the bat that it looks like it's done well. Let me back out again. Is this sharpening notch? Yes, that is how you do a sharpening notch right there. See how they went up? So they cleared the plunge line, which is about right here. So you're gonna have a lot of sharpening life. This looks like, yeah, this is a flat grind. Feels decently, decently ground. Definitely nice grind work on here. I'll have to find out if I don't know if they say it on their site or not, if they state who their OEM is. It feels like it's got a good edge. Let's check it out with the receipt that came with it. Let's see. Well, that was my fault. Yeah, pretty good edge. It could take a little sharpening maybe. Nah, it's sharp. Very sharp. Yeah, nice and sharp there. Definitely love to hear y'all thoughts. I will leave a link to their page in the description so you can check out what they have. I liked several of them. I liked this one. I liked the Chavez. I also liked, I think, the Brian Brown. It was either the Brian Brown or the Brian Nadeau. One of those. I don't remember what Sam's from HEA Designs was. I like this one overall. They're not as cheap as some of the they're definitely not as cheap as the other overseas brands, but you're not getting some of these designers. Like I said, all these designers before now, they're all expensive. This guy's customs, Jonas Iglesias, his customs are like $2,000 and up on the secondary. I don't know what they go for book price, but I mean, just this one right here. This one was that collaboration we're talking about, done by Riot, I'm pretty sure. And this one was right at almost $400. Very, very nice knife, but that's out of a lot of people's budgets. There you go. So his J.I. Knives, if you didn't know him by his name, J.I. Knives. Cannot wait to start testing this one out. If y'all have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask me down in the comments. If I can't answer it, I could definitely ask. I'm also noticing I like how they crowned the liners. You have two standoffs back here. You have some pretty heavy skeletonization. Let me see if I can show you this. On the lock side, you have some heavy skeletonization, so good weight reduction. Let's see what the balance point is like. Yep, perfect on that balance point right there. Excellent, excellent job. Yeah, man, the action on this thing is really, really good. And I bought this myself. They didn't send it to me. I always, before I even contact the company, I buy at least one myself to see what I think. Because if I don't like it whatsoever, I'm not going to buy it just to bash on the company. That's just not my style. I'm trying to find y'all good quality knives. And yeah, definitely cool. And also the prices are probably dictated because they're not making, thousands of knives. I mean, they're not getting thousands of knives OEMs. Plus, they got to pay an OEM and production of that OEM. So I get it right now. I'm sure once they, get bigger, they can maybe be more competitive with some of the overseas companies, but still, you're not going to be able to beat some of those because they're selling them, themselves. They're making them and selling them themselves. So there you go. If you have any thoughts, if you own any of them, let me know what you think about it. Like I said, I definitely want to try out the Chavez next because I don't own any Chavez besides the little guy, the TAC. But yeah. All right, guys and girls. I hope everybody's having an absolute amazing day. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.